The movie begins in a picturesque valley, encircled by imposing mountains, resides a modest Tarbosaurus family. Among them is Junior, the youngest member who is still in the process of honing his hunting skills. However, an unexpected turn of events unfolds one day when Junior, in hot pursuit of his prey, finds himself pursued instead. He tumbles down, a dire situation unfolding before him. Yet, his father, Speckles, appears just in the nick of time, valiantly rescuing him by vanquishing their adversary. Speckles proceeds to reprimand Junior for his hasty retreat, asserting that he has brought disgrace upon the family. Speckles is determined to impart the skills necessary for Junior to become the future ruler of the lands he once conquered single-handedly. Their attention is drawn to a group of protoceratops quenching their thirst by a river, and they hatch a plan to capture them. While Speckles ventures off in pursuit, Junior attempts to encircle their quarry. However, when the protoceratops draw near, Junior's courage falters, leading him to plunge into the water. He cries out for help, prompting his father to rush to his aid. But to their surprise, the water proves shallow, causing Speckles to depart in disappointment. Junior, crestfallen, hides within a tree trunk, grappling with the shame of failing to meet his father's expectations. In the depths of his sorrow, Junior reminisces about the day he lost his mother during his early years. While playing by the ocean, he was swept away by the tide, and his mother's valiant attempt to save him ended tragically. The absence of his mother weighs heavily on Junior's heart, and Speckles too shares in his grief, struggling to raise his son alone. Eventually, Speckles locates Junior, and together they witness a meteor descending to Earth. Despite Junior's apprehension, Speckles reminds him that they will need to find a new home soon. Although Junior yearns to remain in their current sanctuary forever, his father counsels him on the importance of experiencing life's many wonders. Speckles vows to protect Junior, regardless of the challenges that lie ahead. Determined to earn his father's pride, Junior awakens the next morning with a newfound resolve. Spotting potential prey drinking by the water, he launches an attack, but his quarry manages to evade him. Raptors suddenly appear and capture Junior, prompting desperate cries for his father. Speckles rushes to intervene, but a river thwarts his pursuit. Upon regaining consciousness, Speckles embarks on a relentless quest to locate his son within the arid desert landscape. Thirst takes its toll, causing him to collapse. It is at this moment that Psy, an ankylosaurus with an acute sense of smell, encounters him. Initially mistaking Speckles for an adversary, Psy's actions are guided by the scent that lingers in the air. Psy rushed forward with the intention of launching an attack, but as he advanced, a misstep sent him tumbling to the ground. Struggling to regain his footing, fear coursed through him. However, in a surprising turn of events, Psy soon realized that the imposing predator looming before him was not his adversary. Curiosity piqued, Speckles inquired about the reason behind the ankylosaurus's initial aggression. Psy then revealed that the motivation behind the attack was the abduction of his dearest friend, Daisy. Psy and Daisy had shared a close bond since their infancy, inseparable through thick and thin. Sadly, one fateful day, Daisy was snatched away by a group of raptors, and Psy had never seen her again. In a sudden epiphany, Psy discerned that, despite Speckles sharing the scent of those who had taken his friend, Speckles was not affiliated with that malevolent group. Compounding the shared anguish, Speckles revealed that his own son had fallen victim to the same raptor gang. Thus, he earnestly beseeched Psy for assistance in their mutual quest for vengeance, driven by the desire to reunite with their cherished friends and kin. In the meantime, Junior scoured the landscape for refuge but found no welcome among the others. Eventually, he stumbled upon a grimy, unoccupied cavern, with Dusty being the sole occupant. She had chosen to inhabit the squalid cave to evade the clutches of the raptors. When Blue approached, Junior concealed himself and confided in Blue that he awaited his father's return to rescue him. As Speckles and Psy embarked on their journey toward the imposing mountain of fire, an unexpected calamity befell them. They tumbled into a profound pit, only to be assailed by a colossal scorpion. Despite the scorpion's venomous sting, Speckles, shielded by his robust armor, remained undeterred. Tarbosaurus reappeared on the scene, joining forces with them to confront the menacing arachnid. Although Speckles suffered a leg injury from the scorpion's venom, his determination remained unbroken. He successfully vanquished the arachnid menace but was grievously wounded in the process. Weary from their arduous journey, they pressed onward, but Speckles' strength waned as the venom coursed through his veins. Despite his reluctance, Psy implored Speckles to take much-needed rest. Abruptly, the earth gave way beneath them, plunging them into a subterranean abyss. Sai lost consciousness, only to awaken with a palpable sense of impending danger. Speckles valiantly tried to shield his comrade, but was swiftly overpowered. The looming threat was none other than Fang, who harbored intentions of making Sai her prey. Yet, in a remarkable twist of fate, Speckles intervened, proclaiming Sai as his friend. This unexpected declaration of friendship moved Fang to spare them, revealing her own quest to find her abducted daughter, who had fallen victim to the raptors. Amidst these unfolding events, the raptors provided sustenance to the juvenile dinosaurs. Dusty, the weakest among them, had her meager meal pilfered by a marauding pterosaur. Disheartened, she retreated to her foul-smelling sanctuary, only to be greeted by Junior bearing food. Together, they shared a meal, soon joined by Blue. After their repast, Blue imparted knowledge about the art of using their tails to hurl stones at their adversaries. Dusty made the initial attempt, but it proved unsuccessful. Subsequently, Junior followed suit, inadvertently injuring his tail on a large rock. In that moment, a raptor emerged and instructed Dusty to accompany him. Blue, wanting to intervene, was restrained by Blade. They found themselves helpless that night. Junior had a dream where he found himself in a predicament and called for his mother. Strikingly, Dusty was the one in need of assistance in the dream. On the day when Disanga arrived to pilfer their food, Junior apprehended him and offered all his food in exchange for information. The creature disclosed the presence of a mountain of fire concealed behind some rocks, harboring a terrifying beast. Presently, the beast was confined, but as the fire grew stronger, its release became imminent. The raptors served as mere providers of sustenance for the beast's 3 fearsome offspring. Junior felt remorseful for failing to rescue Dusty and resolved to aid the others in their escape. Slash was apprehensive, leading to an argument that was quelled by Blade. They traversed the desert for hours and stumbled upon a lake to take respite by. While quenching their thirst, they witnessed Carnotaurus attacking Brachiosaurus and plundering their eggs. Fang chose to intervene, with Speckles and Sai joining the fray. They safeguarded the eggs and drove off the Carnotaurus. Continuing their journey, Junior devised an escape strategy after discerning that there were consistently 3 guards at the exit. Blade shared a plan to outmaneuver them. That night, they received a signal from Disanga, indicating that one guard was asleep. Junior distracted the second guard, and Blue incapacitated a raptor. Blade overpowered the third guard. However, they subsequently learned that Slash had betrayed them, and 3 more guards lay in wait outside. Their attempts at escape were foiled as they found themselves encircled. Junior remained steadfast in not revealing Blade's whereabouts. They were incarcerated in a dungeon, destined to be a meal. The following morning, Sai detected the hideout of the raptors. They heard a pterosaur in distress, and Sai employed himself as bait. Disanga managed to escape, while the predators pursued Sai but fell into a trap set by Tarbosaurus. Speckles located the prison's whereabouts, and Sai determined the fate of the raptor. The Ankylosaurus avenged his friend Daisy by sending the raptor off a cliff with a powerful tail strike. As they descended through a canyon, the volcano initiated seismic activity. They attempted to evade falling rocks but ended up blocked. Brachiosaurus came to their aid, clearing the path as a token of gratitude for their earlier assistance. Now, they had to contend with a multitude of raptors on the opposite side, with Tarbosaurus engaging them and employing their teeth to repel the attackers. While Sai battles the raptors using his tail, Blade notices the absence of the guards. In haste, he hurries to the prison to alert the others and then proceeds to rescue his friends. Meanwhile, as a seismic event causes rocks to split open, some young dinosaurs flee, leaving a few behind. Fang and Speckles desperately call out for their offspring, who have chosen a different path. They devise a plan to cross the river and locate Dusty in a nearby cave. However, Slash catches up with them. Blade instructs his companions to continue onward with the promise that he will catch up. Unexpectedly, the situation takes a twist when Slash is joined by 2 more raptors. Blade successfully incapacitates one of the adversaries, gripping onto Slash's tail, causing them both to tumble into a pool of lava. Only one raptor remains. This remaining raptor seizes Blade, with the intention of making him its meal, but Blue and Junior return to lend a helping hand. They launch an attack and bring down the raptor, although it clings onto its companion's tail, leading to both raptors falling into the lava. With the path now clear, they proceed towards the river. Speckles spots them and calls out to his friends. Upon reaching the river's strong current, Junior initially hesitates but ultimately summons the courage to leap in, joining the others as they swim beneath a rock to reach the cave. Underwater, Blue encounters difficulty while swimming, so Junior aids her. Together, they reach their destination and move towards the source of light. Suddenly, they stumble upon dinosaur skeletons and hear the approach of an impending creature. Their relief washes over them as they identify the approaching figure as Dusty, who had been in hiding. However, 3 massive monsters, the mutant offspring, approach. The giant tadpoles pursue the young dinosaurs, but their parents arrive just in time to rescue them. Blue is overjoyed to reunite with her mother, and Speckles observes Junior bravely confronting one of the monsters. However, after a heated argument with his father, Junior departs. Blue assures Speckles that Junior has gone to rescue Dusty and is not a coward. A colossal monster approaches, and Sai joins their group to evade it. They find shelter in a crevice, but Speckles is determined to search for Junior. Fang and Sai attempt to dissuade him, and Dusty realizes the monster is departing. Speckles discovers Junior diverting the creature's attention. Tarbosaurus rushes to assist him, with Fang following suit. Sai ensures the safety of the infants but ultimately decides to aid his friends. Speckles and Fang launch an assault on the creature, while Blue and Blade arrive to lend support by hurling rocks. The trio distracts the mutants, and an earthquake triggers a mountain collapse, burying the monster beneath tons of rocks. Amidst this chaos, Junior is thrown and falls unconscious. Speckles fears the worst, but Dusty realizes that Junior is still breathing. Upon Junior's awakening, Speckles apologizes for being harsh and expresses his pride. Everyone strives to escape, but an obstacle arises as rocks obstruct the exit. The monstrous creature, covered in lava, approaches. Speckles makes a sacrificial decision, luring the creature away and creating an escape route. They manage to distance themselves from the volcano, and Sai bids them farewell to return to his own kind. Speckles expresses his gratitude to Sai for helping find his son. Finally, the infants are liberated and commence their exploration of their new home.